All right, and we're back. Welcome back to No Filter MMA. I got a special little episode going on today. I'm joined by my boy Taylor over from One Up MMA. What's up, man?
What's up? How you doing?
Good, man. I'm good. So, so today, y'all so the other day actually, Taylor came up with this. He released an article on his platform One Up MMA. Go check them out, oneupmma.com. Um, and he did like an all-star, all UFC team. You know what I'm saying? You guys got to go check his list. We're gonna go over the list here, but so he pitches me the idea that I should do it. I said, "Oh man, oh shit, here we go." People lay into me over my picks, don't they, Taylor?
Oh, dude, it's honestly fun to watch, but yeah, they attack you.
Yeah, I mean every time. Doesn't even matter, dude. But anyways, guys, so my boy Taylor is tell him what you got going on, Taylor, over at SoundCloud.
Oh yeah, so just doing a just a sports podcast because I am in love with sports. So like yeah, 50% MMA, then 50% everything else. But MMA really most of it because that's my favorite sport. But I don't get to talk enough just sports with people, so I'm just gonna do that shit on SoundCloud and see what happens.
You can find Taylor over on SoundCloud. Taylor, yo,
Yeah,
okay. You got stuck there for me.
yeah. So
Um,
did you. All right, we're back.
all right. So you can get over it just by looking up Taylor Loader. Is that right?
Yeah, yeah. Just look up Taylor Loader. You'll find that shit. It's the only one. I had 3 accounts. Crazy. I didn't even know I had a SoundCloud account. Searched my name. I had fucking 3. I had to go and delete them all and make a new one. What the fuck? I didn't even have like any tracks, like playlists or nothing. They just had 3 SoundCloud accounts, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And yeah, I remember the login for all of them too. I fucking had to delete them all.
Hell,
Fuck that shit. It was
that's
weird.
that's
Yeah,
like
it's fucking.
MySpace. That's like MySpace vibes over here. Everybody can
uh,
still log into MySpace.
oh yeah, hell yeah, I can. I do it like once a year just to see.
Hell yeah. That's right. That's right. So we're gonna get to this list, y'all. And Taylor, tell everybody what is the parameters that make up this team list that we have here.
All right, hold on. Fuck, I wasn't ready for that. I have to pull up the fucking article. I didn't write any of this shit down beforehand. I just did it all like while I was just sitting there. Okay, so the parameters are has for be considered for the all UFC first team, second team, and third team. It has to be significance of wins first, titles won slash defended, and the two they're just their 2018 schedule, nothing before or after. Only 5 fighters per team, and they doesn't have to be champions.
Okay. So you guys caught that, right? You guys caught that. This is gonna be interesting. I think it's good though. I think it's a good little segment, Taylor. Man, what you think?
Yeah. Yeah, say because you can only pick 5. It's not like you can pick a best 5 from every weight class. We already know who that is. It's a champion. You want to open it up to the whole UFC. Who's the best of the best? But not even like pound for pound wise. Like it's just who is the top 5, who's the second top 5, and who's the third? Who's the top 15 overall? Like technically, I guess it would be the same thing as a pound for pound list, but that has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
Right,
Their parameters
right,
are different.
right, right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I'm gonna let you start off, man. I'm gonna let you give your list and your whys on why you
Okay.
chose these people. I'm gonna
All
go
right.
after. I gotta prepare to get mine.
All right, this is my first team. Team captain is obviously Daniel Cormier, just because I mean he defended his light heavyweight title to start the year, won the heavyweight title in July, then defended it before the year was over. That's fucking awesome. The only defending champ there has been is Daniel Cormier. And
Yeah.
then next, number 2 is Amanda Nunes, because she only fought twice this year, but she defended her title and beat the shit out of Raquel Pennington, dude, murdered her, and then knocks out the most feared woman in
Yeah.
MMA in
Yeah.
under a minute. Just KOs Chris Cyborg and gets the first female champ. That's the only reason she's above Khabib is because of that. The significance of knocking out Chris Cyborg in the first round in under a minute.
First. Yes.
Like that's why. And then yeah, 3 it's Khabib. I mean, he fought Ali Quinta for the title, but honestly, that's not his fault. Tony got injured. Max Holloway was medically deemed unfit, and like he still had to fight. Like Ali Quinta gets all this credit for for taking the Khabib fight in a day's notice. Khabib took the fucking Ali Quinta fight on a day's notice. Doesn't get any credit for that. He goes from fighting a striker to fighting a wrestler.
Right.
In 24 hours, and it didn't make a difference. And then what he did to Conor McGregor, and on top of that, having the best post-fight UFC brawl in history. Strikeforce is still number one with the Diaz's, but in the UFC, there has never been a better post-fight brawl than what Khabib did. No. Wins the title, chokes him out, and then immediately is like, I'm not done, and attacks his corner.
Yes.
Like, that's why Khabib's 3.
Dude, do you think that was the most epic moment of 2018?
100%. He's so like respectful, he's so religious and all that. Yeah. And to watch Khabib, the professional, jump out of the cage at Dylan Dennis and not just start swinging on him. That's gangster shit. When he said that shit, semi location, people laugh, but then he does that shit. Like, he gets half his paycheck held by the Nevada. He knows he's getting suspended. He could lose his title. Knew all of that. Didn't give a fuck and dove out of that cage. That's gangster.
That's
I tell everyone, like, you guys, like, there's gonna be some shit happening, and no one believed me. Like, well, okay, like, listen to the press conferences. There is deep European hate, like hate that you and I will never understand.
Right.
But there is deep European hate going back and forth that no one understands but them. They tell you in Europe, I guarantee there was way bigger brawls and fights than what we had here in Vegas.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah. So everybody, like, there's deep rooted European politics that none of us understand going on here. The only people who understand is them. And that dude and that got Khabib. He didn't give a fuck.
And they chose the biggest stage in MMA to shut
that's my conspiracy. My conspiracy that this was planned 100%. The day after that bus attack, Khabib was like, I'm gonna get his ass. Mm-hmm. And that they planned this shit. Like, you're telling me 2 of Khabib's teammates were just strategically, were just randomly placed behind Conor McGregor when they came in the cage and jumped him? No. Yeah. No. That shit was planned and thought out by Khabib himself.
It happened
too perfect. It was too perfect.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, where Conor ends up, there happens to be 2 Khabib teammates just randomly placed there. Come on. That shit, Khabib planned that shit the day of the bus attack. When he couldn't get off the bus, he was just like, I'm going to get this motherfucker back. Better and bigger than he's ever done it.
Yeah.
Dude. Like, that's why Khabib's 3. And then 4 is Max Holloway. Because he got injured. He had that weight cutting issue with Khabib. And then the other one in July against Brian Ortega. And everyone was worried about him. Then he comes on and puts on the standing version of what Usman did to Tyron on and just beats the shit out of Brian Ortega. Like, he only fought once this year, but that win. Like, if you land 134 punches on someone in one round, like, one round, you landed 134 punches.
134 punches on Brian Ortega.
Max Holloway beat the shit out of Brian Ortega. So that's why he's 4, even though he fought once. And then 5th is Valentina Shevchenko. After losing to Amanda Nunes twice, drops the division, assaults that poor Priscilla girl. That was bad. Murks her. And then beats Joanna for a championship. Like, that's why she's my 5. And that's my top 5 right there. What do you got?
That's a pretty strong list there, man. That's a pretty strong list. I don't know if you might have put my list to shame. You know? You might have put my list to shame, man. Jeez.
Dude, I just think it gets a little weaker once you leave. Like, number 1, tell you, my first list was fucking easy for me. After that is when I struggled, and oh my god, I feel like I didn't go deep enough. So you might get me the last 2.
Okay. Well, all right. So this is what I got for my first list. Okay, and my list is for a lot of different reasons. Hold on, let me fix my camera, man. My list is for hold on. You still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm tripping. All right. So my first team captain, I have Derek Lewis, the black.
Wow.
I have to shock you a little bit with that one. But straight up though, this is what, Derek Lewis had a pretty strong 2018. Think about Derek Lewis's 2018.
How many times did he fight in 2018? I remember the Volkov fight, and I think there was one more before that. Is all I remember.
He fought 3 times in 2018.
Who was the first one?
Marcin Tybura.
Oh, that was in 2018?
Yes.
That was another comeback fight when he was getting his ass beat in the 3rd round, just murked him.
Then
I forgot that was in 2018.
2018. Oh yes. Then he fought. He had the unanimous decision over Francis Ngannou, which that fight. I mean that fight didn't really showcase. That fight was garbage. You know what I'm saying? But he still come out.
Yeah, he won. Like it was garbage on both sides. It wasn't like Derek Lewis didn't show up. Neither guy showed up.
Neither one of them.
And yeah, and as like officially, it is a win on Derek Lewis's record over Francis Ngannou, regardless of how dirty it was, how shitty it was. It's still a win.
Yes, it's still a win.
Okay.
And then he has that last 10-second knock Alexander Volkov, man.
I'll never forget that. I had a five-fight parlay on that event. The first fight was Derek Lewis and Alexander Volkov. And he ruined it. I picked Volkov. I was like, dude, I'm 10 seconds away from winning my first one. Fuck yeah. And Derek Lewis knocked him out. I just remember ripping my ticket up, just dropping it on the fucking floor. I was like, dude, what the first fight? Derek Lewis ruined that for me. I'll never forget that shit. And yeah, my balls was hot.
Yes, dude.
Legendary.
Derek Lewis was. I mean, he's openly admitted that I don't train, that hard.
At all.
They ask him what he does in his free time.
His training camp's the weight cut. That's his training camp.
He just comes in there and he likes to eat. You know what I'm saying? But this guy. A lot of people are starting to think that Derek Lewis is baiting people with making them think.
100%. Yeah, that he's tired. That he really is.
Right. People are starting to, speculate that there's no way Derek Lewis can be that deep in the trenches and then come out with something like that. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that Derek Lewis, being the huge man, that he has to cut to 265. I mean, that's what's crazy. He has to cut weight to 265. And if you can take a beating like that in a fight and come back and knock somebody out like that, like that's amazing. And that's why I have Derek Lewis on my top 3 because guy's a beast, and he did the same thing with Marcin Tybura, knocks him clean out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, after he was dominated.
Yeah, and that earned him a title. The win over Alexander Volkov earned him a title shot, and then he used one of the most important highlight reels of his and made the most epic statement in the world. It said that he took his pants off in the octagon, and then
said, awesome. "The shit was hilarious,
amazing."
All right, I like that.
I'm hoping
you can't. Oh, dude, I hope he knocks. I picked him to knock him out in the first.
Yeah, if he knocks out JDS, dude, I mean, there's no telling what he's gonna say. There's no telling.
No.
Next on my list, I have Paulo the Eraser.
All right.
Paulo Costa, undefeated, number 7 ranked middleweight in the world, and he has stupid knockout. The reason I go so hard for Paulo Costa, you know what I'm saying? Paulo Costa is one of the most underrated sleepers in that division, man. He's a sleeper in the middleweight division, and I've said it time and time again. Paulo Costa is a sleeper in that division. He's definitely one of the next champions, and with that knockout victory over Uriah Hall, that puts him in a pretty good spot.
But he just got injured, didn't he?
Yeah, did you hear that him and Yoel Romero is off again?
Yeah, it's fucking Jacare now, right?
Jacare versus Romero, yeah. That's a good fight. That's a good fight.
See, the first one wasn't that great, but
this one will be better. Let me get to my third one. Is Kamaru Usman. I got Kamaru Usman on my list. He had as much as what I'm saying, I'm not that big of a fan of Kamaru Usman, but
me neither.
I had to put him on this list because of what he's done. You know what I'm saying? In 2018, he was on a 3-fight winning streak. Won all of his fights in 2018. That puts him on like a 7 or 8-fight winning streak, I think. He beat Emil Weber Meek. He beat Damian Maia, and he beat RDA all in 2018. Those, especially RDA and Damian Maia, those aren't easy fights, man.
No, especially not for his style.
Right, for his style.
Like you're gonna jump on top of Damian Maia, like that's not like no one does that. He'll get you.
He dove in deep when he done that, man. I was shocked. You know what I'm saying? Like you willing to engage on the ground with Damian Maia?
Like nothing.
Yeah. So that that combination of fights there put him in a title contention spot. So
and then he destroyed Tyron Woodley.
Destroys Tyron Woodley. I mean, God Almighty. It's still hard to say that, man.
Dude, it's weird. I watched it again last night, and I was like, dude, he just beat his ass. Like, from the fucking get-go. Just beat his ass.
Yes, he did. And I felt so bad for him, man, because Tyron says over and over that he felt like he was having a bad dream.
And he won't get a rematch. He won't.
He won't get a rematch. He's gonna have to beat like 4 people to get a rematch. Out of the
But yeah,
title.
that was the best night of Dana White's life.
Yes, it was. It was.
And then,
So the next person on my list is Tony El Kukui Ferguson. All right,
okay,
and this is why
that's
I
my
got.
boy.
This is
That's the
why I
best
got.
lightweight in the world.
Yeah, yeah, I believe so too. He's on an 11. He extended his win streak in 2018 with the finish over Anthony Pettis to an 11 fight win streak. That is
Still
unheard
hasn't fought
of.
for an undisputed title, which fucking bothers me.
Yeah, and has only fought for an interim title. That's insane. That's insane, dude. I see why he turned down the fight with Max Holloway. He
100%
doesn't
like,
want
bro,
to fight.
like, yeah, I was an interim champion and you took that from me. Why the fuck would I fight for it a second time? Like, I'm
Right.
already the interim champion, you stupid fucks.
I meant to say Dustin Poirier, not Max Holloway. But yeah, dude. I mean, I don't blame Dustin Poirier for taking it, but I don't blame.
Dustin Poirier has never won a title. At least you can like Tony, it's a title.
Right.
And it's Max Holloway. You're gonna get paid. But Tony doesn't give a fuck about money. He wants the championship.
Right. Right. Yeah. See, and I mean, he's the number one lightweight contender. When he finished Pettis, he got fight of the night bonus. I mean,
He already won an interim title, and they took it from him, which didn't make any sense.
right. So he's pretty much like the defending.
Yeah, like they're making like yeah. So like when they were like the Khabib and Tony are gonna fight for a vacant title, they shouldn't have. That title should belong to Tony's. The second they stripped Connor, that title automatically goes to Tony. He was the interim champion. The same with Robert Whittaker. When GSP retired, that Robert Whittaker's interim title went to undisputed. Shabbat and Tony, when they stripped Conor McGregor, that should have been Tony's title automatically. But they fucked him. That's why he wanted to take an interim title shot. So yeah, I 100% agree with him. Like, yeah, I know. He wants Khabib in that title.
Yep, that's true. That's you covered everything I was gonna say, dude. Like, I mean, people made a big fuss about Robert Whittaker getting the belt when GSP gave up because Robert was the interim.
Yeah.
So they were, they made a big fuss about that. But when the title didn't go to Tony Ferguson,
the reigning interim champion.
Yeah, I mean, that was a wild series of events. I don't think Dana is really too excited about seeing Tony as a champion, though.
No, I think it's just that Tony and Khabib has been scheduled 4 times and has fallen through 4 times.
Yeah,
you literally can't count on that to happen.
Yeah,
and that's what it is. He's like, I know you want Khabib, but bro, 4 fucking times. Like that's unheard of. That 4 times.
It is.
And I don't know. It's fucking weird. Like if we ever get them in the cage together, like it would be fantastic. But I've no. We just weren't meant to see that fight.
It's been booked 4 times, man, and the last time was the most convincing time to me. You know what I'm saying? The last time it was booked, and then you hear Tony Ferguson trips over a wire and tears his ACL.
Yeah. I thought it was a sick joke. I really did. I saw it when I got the notification on my phone. I was like, "There's no fucking way, not again." Like, there's no fucking way this fight is ruined a 4th time. It just can't be right. Nope. Sure enough, he fucking injured. Like, dude shreds his knee on a fucking wire.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, that broke my heart. Tony Ferguson's my boy since them Team Lesnar days. That's my guy.
Yeah, I like Tony. That's why I put him on my list. He's the man. Last person on my first list is Tatiana Suarez. Tatiana Suarez, nice, baby.
She's 2018. I forgot how good she was.
But people sleep on Tatiana.
Yeah, I looked up her record today because I was like, she had a good 18, and yeah, she had a phenomenal 2018.
Yeah, she submitted Alexa Grasso, and then she TKO's Carla Esparza. Like, nobody does that to Carla Esparza, dude. And she TKO's Carla.
Shit out of
Tatiana Suarez is a absolute savage, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And she's the sleeper in the strawweight division. Tatiana Suarez is gonna sneak her way up to that title shot. But what if Tatiana Suarez gets the next title shot and Andrade has already beaten Rose Namajunas? Could Tatiana Suarez beat Jessica Andrade?
I don't
And
know.
so, Andrade was the new champion.
Because
Can Tatiana?
Jessica Andrade can wrestle.
Yeah.
She knows her way on the ground. I don't know. I do think Tatiana will be bigger. I think she'd have to get her against the cage and get her tired. But like in those first but she's gonna have to weather that fucking 15-minute storm that
Yes.
Jessica Andrade is bringing. Because yeah,
Yes.
everyone thought Jessica Andrade had cardio problems, but if you watch her in the Claudia fight, she never got tired. She beat the shit out of Claudia for 15 straight minutes.
Yes, she did.
Like her
Yes,
cardio
she
is
did.
fantastic. Like the storm doesn't end. You just have to
Yep.
weather it and try to get her tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. I think Jessica beats
And
Rose. That's my girl.
not many people have been able to do that. I mean, Joanna Young Jacek
Oh
did it.
yeah, yeah.
You
Jessica,
know.
yeah, she's a beast. She wasn't ready when she fought Joanna. She wasn't ready.
Yeah.
Her cardio was garbage back then, and then she realized that now her cardio is fucking phenomenal. Oh,
Right.
dude. So did you hear? Mackenzie Dern lost 1,300 followers on Instagram the day she announced her pregnancy.
Oh,
That's how many people. That's how many people jumped off. They just were out. Yeah, 1,300 followers she lost that day. I bet you they're all
Mackenzie
dudes.
Dern.
Yeah,
Mackenzie Dern lost 1,300 followers when she announced she was pregnant.
yeah. The day she announced she was pregnant, she lost 1,300 followers.
Wow.
I was not one
Wow.
of them. I was not one of them. I follow that bitch. Ride or die.
One of-
Ride or
I
die.
wasn't one of them. I wasn't one of them either. But
Dude.
damn,
Yeah, all dudes. All dudes. You know it
they
was
were
dudes.
all men.
Yeah, all dudes. They were all dudes. No
I
female was
believe
mad
that.
at that. No female was mad at that. That was all dudes.
Damn, that's fucking crazy. But
Wild.
anyways, yeah, Tatiana Suarez is, like I said, she's gonna sneak her way up to a title shot, and that concludes my team number one.
All right.
Let's jump
Actually,
on number.
that actually was shocking. I'm not gonna lie. That was shocking. It was good though. I like. Yeah, you had some. They're very good points. Derek Lewis is a sneaky number one. I like that.
Yeah, he is. He is.
All right. All right. My second team. First off, number one is Henry Cejudo
Okay.
because he beat DJ in 2018. So he
Okay.
gets that. He gets that. And then number two is TJ Dillashaw, just
Oh,
because, dude, what he did to Cody. And yeah, and he lost Henry Cejudo in 2019. So his 2018 was pretty good. And then three is Robert Whitaker, just because he had to fight Yoel Romero twice. Like, bro, like for 25 minutes, you have to fight Yoel Romero. That's
yeah.
fucked up.
It was two decisions. So he
Yeah,
was in the cage. Robert
almost an
Whitaker
hour.
literally survived in the cage for 25 minutes.
And won twice.
And man,
Yeah,
for
then
50
yeah.
minutes, he survived in the cage with Yoel Romero. 50 minutes, dude. Like,
That's fucked up.
nobody does
That's fucked up. And then yeah, four is Rose Namajunas.
Okay.
Is when that's her second Joanna fight. She looked fucking good. That's the best female strawweight title fight I've ever seen. And number five is Kamaru Usman.
Joanna got robbed that second fight, though.
Yeah, no, if it was a split decision, it should have gone to fucking Joanna. That's my girl.
Yeah.
JJ all day.
But go ahead. What'd you say?
Five is Kamaru Usman. Just because,
Kamaru? Okay.
he beat RDA and he beat Damian Maya and like dominant. And then what he did to fucking Tyron, dude, like that kid already, like he's an early fighter of the year candidate just for that.
Yeah.
What he did to Tyron Woodley, I've never the closest thing I've seen to doing that was RDA against Showtime. But Showtime is a striker. So like Tyron's a wrestler. Like that what Kamaru did was it was the Division 1, Division 2 thing when Tyron was talking shit about that. It's like 10 out of 10 times a Division 1 wrestler beats a Division 2. And like college, college is deep. Like college, that shit is deep. You insult him and like and Tyron knows. That's why he didn't say anything about his wrestling. Now he said in college, where it hurts the most to a wrestler. Like you're Division 2, you're not as good as me. And then I think that was the day Kamaru was like, "Fuck this motherfucker, it's on." Like,
so what do you think happened to Tyron? What do you think happened to Tyron?
I think he got shocked and frozen. I think he wasn't ready. I think he was ready for Kamaru, but he was ready for a Kamaru of 2008. He thought he wasn't gonna get it. Then after that first round, like I don't blame him for going for the guillotine. He had the guillotine. Kamaru just had a better defense. Then I think after that first round, Tyron was like, "Oh fuck, like how did he do that? Like how did he hold me down and hit me like that?" I think he was frozen. I think that's why he was like a nightmare. After that first round, he was just frozen. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
He got hit with that elbow.
Yeah, how am I not winning this? I mean,
Right.
I think Kamaru just froze him because then China was just so shocked that everything Kamaru said was right. Like everything he said. Unlike Anthony Smith, he did exactly the opposite of what Anthony Smith said he was going to do. That kid let me down.
Yeah,
I'm not afraid of John Jones. He won't beat me before I get in there. I'm going to make John fight my fight. No, you didn't. John Jones beat you before, that John Jones beat you before you walked in there. You were froze the entire time. You let John Jones dictate the pace, which is everything you said you wouldn't do. Kamaru said those exact same things and then went and did it. In the most dominant champion beating I've ever seen.
See, and speaking about Anthony Smith, man, to be honest, I was expecting to see a bloody mess in that octagon.
He said it was going to be Gus Jones 1. Where the fuck was that?
Yeah, I thought I thought I was going to see a John Jones, Alex Gustafsson 1.
Yeah, we got Jones and Glover Teixeira. That's what we got.
Jones and Glover Teixeira. Yeah, but
he's not defeating against white ball dudes. They don't fuck with him. Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna get. Yeah, sometimes I was so fucking pissed because like, hell, I told you in the group chat, he's saying all the right things, but can he do them? Like anyone can say the right shit, but can you go out and do it? And he did not do it. He fucking froze.
My bad, dude. Somebody called me. Hey, hold on one second, Taylor. Okay, I'm back, man.
All right,
you hear
what's
me?
Up? Yeah,
now my homie keeps calling my phone, so I hate when people do that, dude. When you don't need him to call you. Anyways, yeah, man. But that was the most disappointing fight. I mean, but one theory I got in that division is I think that the person to beat John Jones is probably going to be somebody that just doesn't back down from their opponent. Somebody like Johnny Walker. Now, I'm not saying Johnny Walker. I'm not saying Johnny Walker can go in there right now and beat John Jones.
No, not right now.
But
he's the guy. I don't think Thiago Santos can do it. Thiago Santos can't grapple. If Gegard Mousasi can hold you down, what the fuck do you think John Jones is gonna do?
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's definitely true.
People like, I've already seen the best version of Thiago Santos. His name is Anthony Johnson. Thiago Santos is Anthony Johnson is on Anthony Johnson's worst version. But yeah, no. I've already seen that. I've seen the best of what your kind of fighter can do. All right? And he ain't going to beat John. John's going to throw him down and beat his ass. Johnny Walker's the one because that kid can grapple. And he doesn't get tight. He's slim like John. You need someone someone around Gustafsson's size, but someone who has more balls than Alexander Gustafsson.
Yeah.
And Johnny Walker's that guy. He don't give a fuck. He will go for anything.
Nah, I'm ready to see how he comes up through that division. You know,
you just gotta take it slow.
Really, who they gonna put in front of him though? You know, like who they really gonna put in front of him? He's ranked too now. It's
gonna be easier because now he's ranked. So more people are gonna see him. He's gonna get tougher competition. But I think he's the guy. If he can come up in 2 years and John Jones stays at light heavyweight for 2 years, I think Johnny Walker's the guy to get him. Because that ain't Thiago Santos. Put that away. I've already. I don't know how that fight's gonna go. It's gonna be the same thing as Gus and Jones do. That's all he's gonna do. Like anyone, if you were dumb enough, if you think that John Jones is gonna stand there and trade with Thiago Santos, you're an idiot. He'll just never do it. He's gonna do what he did Anthony Smith. Stick and move with the jab and kick him a fuck ton and just take him down whenever he wants.
Bully him. That's what he did. He bullied
him. Thiago Santos is gonna get tired way quicker than Anthony Johnson did.
Yeah,
Anthony Johnson was. I think he could have beat John when they were scheduled to fight at UFC 187. I think on that day, Anthony Johnson would have been the guy.
You think so?
Yeah. If John Jones was using steroids and part of that shit, and he had that much insecurity inside of him, when he got in that cage, Anthony Johnson hit him once. His entire mindset would change, and that's not DC trying to wrestle you. John Jones is 220 max at that time, walking in there. Anthony Johnson was 235 by lunch. Like that motherfucker, when he would have recovered, he would have been way bigger than John. John couldn't have been able to take him down or hold him down. And I think Anthony Johnson would have beat him on that day. But
Anthony Johnson said he's eyeing a heavyweight comeback.
Oh, dude, if he goes back a heavyweight, if he can get in there before USADA finds out what he's on, I would love to see that.
You think he's on something, man?
What, have you seen him?
He's
Yeah.
jacked.
You
He's
think that I'm
jacked.
the powerlifter? Like, yeah, you're a powerlifter on the fucking juice, bud. Like, don't be ashamed about it. And like in that sport, everyone does it, man. But he's fucking huge
He, he
in like a
is
year.
big.
In a year, I was like,
Yeah,
bro,
he's big.
like
He's big.
you have to get clean first. There's no way.
I,
There's no way that boy makes 205 now. Like, there's no way.
no way.
Motherfucker never making 205 again. Like ever.
I can kiss those things goodbye.
Dude.
Let me get to uh. Let
All
me
right, what's
get
your
to
second one?
my team two. I only have 4 on my team 2 and 3, but these 4 are so significant that it makes up for the 5th.
Okay.
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 All right. My captain for team 2 is T.J. Dillashaw.
All
Okay.
right. All right.
T.J. Dillashaw is the 2-time bantamweight champion.
Never
Defeated
beat
Cody.
Dominic Cruz, but all right, whatever.
He didn't beat Dominic Cruz. Right though. 2-time bantamweight champion defeated Cody Garbrandt in a
Dude,
title rematch.
broke Cody. Cody's
He,
done.
yeah.
TJ ruined his life.
Garbrandt will never be the same.
Never.
He's been knocked out 3 times in a row, bro. He's been knocked out 3 times in a row.
He
And
lost.
bantamweight.
Yeah, Cody, he's done.
I think Cody Garbrandt is a true flyweight. I think he's a
Oh
true
no, I want him to go down. Yeah, I want him to go down.
I think those guys at bantamweight are just too big for Cody Garbrandt.
Yeah, he said he could make 25. He should make 25 and get in there because he'll get a title shot quick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he needs to
Two wins. You could be ranked number 2. You jump. Yeah,
They knocking them flat, dude.
and it would help save the bantamweight division or the flyweight division.
I think it would too.
Dude, he should go down.
He should go down. Cody Garbrandt.
Him and Henry. Because if he could beat Henry, it'd be like beating TJ. Henry beat TJ in 32 seconds. If you beat Henry, you can kind of. I think
that's a more evenly matched fight. Him and Cody Garbrandt versus Henry Cejudo instead of big bulky TJ Dillashaw. You know what I'm saying? Those guys
murked him. Yeah, TJ murked him.
And then he just got beat the other week. Who did he get beat
Pedro
by?
Munoz. I didn't think Pedro Munoz had that in him. I thought he was gonna try to take him down and submit him, and he was like, "Oh, we're gonna do this shit."
Yeah.
And then like he trains with the silver medalist from Brazil in boxing, and then he trains with a Muay Thai champion. Like, the kid just loves to fight people. I didn't know that about Pedro Munoz. I thought he was a primary grappler. Then he started doing it. He's looking into it. Like that kid, his coach was like, "Hey, don't spar with that Muay Thai guy. Like, don't fucking do it." And then he did it like, yeah, then like this coach came back an hour later and there he was sparring with the fucking Muay Thai guy. He was like, "Sorry, bro, I had to. Like, I had to." Like, it's a Muay Thai world champion. When does he get to do that? Yeah, I don't know. Pedro Munoz is a gangster. I didn't know how good he was till, he just took everything Cody had, took it on the chin. TJ never took that many punches from Cody. Like, he took that one when he got dropped. Pedro Munoz just stuck his chin in the air and was like, "Fucking hit me." And then KOs him. Yeah, Pedro Munoz. Bad man, Pedro Munoz. Like, him versus Marlon, I think, would be dope. If they do fucking, if they're going to make Marlon fight again before he fights TJ, I think it should be Pedro Munoz.
Yeah.
Marlon's first. Or Aljo Sterling. If Pedro Munoz fights Aljo Sterling, and then where that fights the winner of Marlon and TJ, I'd be all right with that.
That's bad. Ooh, that's a tough fight for TJ Dillashaw.
No, Jermaine Sterling, nah, not for TJ.
You don't think so?
Aljamain's too wild. The striking's too wild to fight a technical boxer like TJ. Like he looked good against who the fuck did Aljo just beat? Fuck. Oh, Jimmy Rivera. Jimmy
Rivera.
Yeah. So when he's fought him, like, Jimmy Rivera is not as good a striker as TJ. Like those wide looping hooks, TJ's gonna laugh at you and kick you right in your fucking head. So right. I don't think Aljo on the ground. I think it's all Aljo, like ground wise. But I think
that's what leads me. That's what his stand up. That leads me to this point I wrote down. TJ Dillashaw is a black belt in Bang Muay Thai. So
that's American Dutch style kickboxing, basically.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Isn't that Dwayne Ludwig's thing?
Yeah, Dwayne Ludwig got his shit from Boss Rutan.
Okay.
So yeah, okay. It's American style kickboxing with European kickboxing, basically. Okay. Is what it is.
Yeah.
That's the style. Yeah, the Dutch. Yeah. It's a Dutch kickboxing style.
Right. See, guys, that's why I like having Taylor around, because Taylor clears up some of that stuff, that fog, you know what I'm saying? Because I had no idea. I had no idea. So I got TJ Dillashaw as the champion. He had a pretty good 2018.
Yeah, beating the
He
shit out
was
of
in
Cody.
2 wars with Cody Garbrandt. But my next person on my list is Henry Cejudo. That's crazy
Yeah.
on our list. Henry Cejudo defeated the greatest flyweight in the world. We already talked about that. He defeated the
Dude,
greatest
people
flyweight in
people said
the
it
world.
was close. I didn't think it was that close. I had Henry up
I think
3-1
that,
going into the
yeah,
fifth.
yeah. He won
Yeah, like
every.
yeah.
Dude.
I was like, as long as Henry Cejudo's alive at the end of the fifth round, it's his fight. He can take it off. Demetrius can do whatever. As long as he doesn't finish him, he won that fight. And people like it
Right.
was so close going to the fifth. Like, oh, I didn't think it was. I thought 3-1
I
Cejudo.
didn't think it was that close
Yeah,
either. No,
3-1 Cejudo.
and he got fight. And he got fight of the night bonus.
That was the best. Like people, I don't know why people shit on that fight. That fight was fantastic.
It was a great fight. It
Like
was a great fight.
people are like the Usman fight was boring, and I'm just like, when? When was it boring? He beat the shit out of him. That was awesome.
God, I hated it as much as I hated to watch that happen, dude. But I hated to see Demetrius Johnson lose too, to be honest. But Henry Cejudo,
that weight class needed that. The best thing for that weight class is Demetrius Johnson to lose.
Yeah, that they needed a new champion, most definitely. They needed.
He's just too
champion.
not because it's boring. He's just too good. He beats everybody. Like Henry Cejudo got his, and I think DJ knew it too. He's like, all right, cool. I beat everybody. I already beat him. Fuck it. And
that's why I don't think he hesitated to jump over to one. Jump over to one fighting championship because I think he wanted a fresh start.
He's gonna make more money. He doesn't have to do any of the fucking promo talk and all that. None of that bullshit. Like they're the perfect fit for Demetrius. He's not cutting any more weight.
He pretty much goes to the top of the heat.
Yeah.
I mean,
now he's gonna be making 6 figures in Asia where they appreciate his style.
Right.
Asians love like the classic martial arts style. They don't give a fuck. That's not boring to them. Japanese people don't boo. Thai people don't boo. Yeah, Singaporean don't boo. They fucking love that shit. So yeah, he's making millions over there, and they have Eddie Alvarez who just likes to go to war, and they love that shit too.
Yep. And then they got Sage Northcutt.
Dude, that kid's good. I don't know. The UFC shouldn't have let him go, but I'm kind of glad they did because he can get better. Because he was looking good in his last 3 fights when he was fighting angry, which I like. Like if you watch his last fight in the UFC, after that kid took him down when Sage stood back up, you just seen his face. He was pissed. Usually he's that fucking happy, goofy fucking guy. But when he fights angry, dude, he looked good. And I'm glad he's an alpha male.
Yeah. The next person on my list is Stipe Miocic. Stipe Miocic. Now, he defended in 2018. Stipe had a good year too. Now, Stipe became he defeated his title for the 3rd time in 2018, which made Stipe Miocic the greatest UFC heavyweight champion of all time.
Most accomplished heavyweight champion.
Once again, it made Stipe Miocic the greatest UFC champion of all time.
Okay. Whatever. The most accomplished. He's another. Cain Velasquez is the best all time. He's the most dominant.
But did he defend his title 3 times?
That's why Stipe is the most accomplished. But raw talent wise, in their prime, I hate doing this stupid shit. But in their prime, Cain Velasquez beats the fuck out of Stipe Miocic.
You think so?
He just does. Yeah.
And I'm waiting on Stipe I'm waiting them to give Stipe a fight. I don't think they really offered. I don't think they've offered Stipe any fights.
No, because all he wants is DC. He's got to stop fucking begging for DC and take a fucking fight. You're not fighting DC. We all know that. It's not a surprise. Like, stop wasting your time and stop wasting the UFC's time. You're not getting that fight. You're just not. Like, no one's disagreeing. Everyone knows you deserve it, but you're not gonna get it.
Right.
There's no argument you deserve it, but you're not gonna get it. I think you should fight. I think you should fight the winner of this fight. If it's Derek Lewis, if it's Cesar Santos, then I think he should fight Cain Velasquez or Francis. But if it's Derek Lewis, he should fight him.
Derek Lewis is a bad matchup for Stipe Miocic.
No, I think it's the same thing. I think it's the same way you did with Francis.
You think that Stipe would this? Dang, he messed it up. My homeboy's playing the game. So you think that Stipe would demolish Derek Lewis like he did?
Yeah, the same thing. Francis, same thing. He just hold him until he got tired, and I think he'd finish Derek Lewis.
Ooh, that'd be a good one. But if Derek Lewis lands one flush one on Stipe can be a little chinny sometimes. But
Alistair Overeem dropped him.
Yeah, he can be a little
And yeah,
shitty.
and then
But
DC just fucking flattened him.
man, that was hard to watch.
Shit was rough.
But 2018 was a good year for Stipe Miocic. Stipe made a lot of money in 2018.
Yeah, good
So
for him. He deserves it.
especially when and then he shocked the world when he beat Francis Ngannou, because Francis Ngannou came off of that devastating knockout
Oh yeah,
over him.
I picked
God,
Francis Ngannou to win that fight.
you did
I did,
what, the
yeah,
Stipe fight?
yeah. I picked Francis to win
Oh,
that
okay,
shit.
okay, oh, okay. No,
Well,
I
my man,
definitely.
my thought was that 9 out of 10 times, Stipe beats Francis Ngannou. But I thought before he tastes the power, but before he has a game plan, I think he beats him. So I had Francis, or if Francis win that first fight, then I thought they'd rematch it later that year, and Stipe would win that fight. Rather, I thought I'd be able to catch him, just catch him real quick. And he hit
Yeah.
Stipe with some bombs, and Stipe didn't go down.
But that's what I'm saying, dude. He landed some
Yeah,
bombs on
that
Stipe.
first round was mostly Francis beating his ass, and then Stipe just turned it around and beat the fuck out of him for the rest of the fight.
Yeah, dude. But Stipe's counter shots in that Ngannou fight they were some hard. I'm surprised Francis Ngannou didn't go down, bro, because those were flush shots.
That's the difference
And
between like I think that's why I think Stipe can finish Derek Lewis. Francis Ngannou is from Africa. Derek Lewis is from Texas. All right. Like,
Go ahead, man.
out of those two men, which one's going to be tougher? The African who's been fighting his entire life, or the fat kid from Houston? It's going to be the African every single time. That's why I think Stipe can beat Derek. That's why I think Stipe could finish Derek Lewis. Straight up. He's not as tough as Francis Ngannou. He's just not.
You don't think so?
It's a different breed, bud. It's a different breed. Tell me. What does Derek Lewis know about growing up that Francis Ngannou doesn't know 10 times about?
Right.
Derek Lewis's biggest problem in his life was joining a gang. Francis Ngannou's biggest problem was not getting killed that day. That's the difference.
That's a difference. That's a big difference. That's a big difference.
People talk shit about Francis Ngannou and how he can't wrestle. That motherfucker is tougher than everyone else for the shit he's had to go through compared to what we have to go through over here. So that's why,
he's giving back a lot too. He's doing a lot of things.
Yeah, the 3 days after that, he was out there shoveling, doing that shovel video after he got his ass beat. He didn't fucking he didn't like cry himself to fucking sleep. He got on a plane, got home, and started helping people.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I mean, Derek Lewis is that shit too. Derek Lewis, the Hurricane of Houston, that motherfucker helped people too.
Yeah, Derek Lewis is out there in his big ass diesel truck.
Out saving people. He saved like 30 people.
Yeah. Derek Lewis he's definitely in his own ways very inspirational as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's the kid that, you know what I'm saying, everybody slept on for one as being a good fighter, but Derek Lewis he's overcome a lot of things in his life too.
When he lost to Sean Jordan, I never thought he'd be where he's at.
Yeah, but nothing to the extent of like what Francis Ngannou's been through. I understand that. I definitely get that.
Yeah.
But the last person on my list is Valentina Bullet Shevchenko.
Wow, I'm surprised she made it to your top 5.
Yeah, Valentina, she won the vacant belt in a 5-round striking clinic against Joanna Jędrzejczyk. That was very nice. That was a good performance on both sides. On both. I love that fight. I love that fight 100%. But Valentina came out with the win.
Yeah, she won that shit.
She won that fight. Yeah, she won that fight.
So Joanna's best chance in that fight was a split decision. Once I heard unanimous, it's like, yeah, it's Valentina. Like best case for Joanna was yeah.
The size and power. Well, I wouldn't say size because Valentina really wasn't that
more
much
the power.
Bigger than you.
Yeah, but yeah. Joanna's a volume striker. She's never been a power striker, where Valentina actually has that power.
Right. Valentina's she's at the top of that heap. But the performance, and she also got the performance of the night bonus against Priscilla Cachoeira. That was a complete one-sided beat.
Oh, when she assaulted that poor girl.
Yeah, man, she beat the shit out of Priscilla Cachoeira.
Yeah, she did.
That's what you call a one-sided beatdown of just complete and total dominance. That's
fucked up. Yeah, dude, she's straight up.
if you go back and watch that fight, Priscilla Cachoeira, that one strike that she did land, it was a bomb. You know what I'm saying? Because she's a power swinger, you know. And when you watch that fight, that first couple exchanges, she landed a bomb on Valentina, and Valentina just rolled with it, just ate it, and she just ensued
And
the
beat
whoop
the shit out of
ass.
her. Yeah. She was bad.
That
Dude, she
was
was
crazy.
awful.
Yeah, that was crazy. But that is what I got for my team too, dog.
All right. All right. So here we go. Team 3. Team captain for Team 3 is Kobe Covington. He beat Damian Maia and RDA before Kamaru Usman did in the same fashion. Beat the shit out of him. And he won. And he won a belt first. Kamaru's means more, but Kobe had his first. So he's got to be on the team.
Yeah,
That boy had a belt wrapped around him by his boss and called interim champion.
Kobe Covington. Like
Number two is Tony Ferguson, because he only fought once, but it was
okay.
an awesome fight against Anthony Pettis, and he got injured, which sucks.
That was a good fight.
3 is Dustin Poirier, because he beat Justin Gaethje and beat the fuck out of Eddie Alvarez.
Dude, that Justin Gaethje fight was a rough fight. That was a tough fight. That was a good one, but he pieced up Gaethje.
So that was So did Dustin Poirier actually fucking Justin Gaethje fucked up his leg. He said like that 4th round was all he had. Like that's why he tried so hard to finish him, because that's all I had. He's like, I couldn't have gone on after that round. His leg was so fucked up. Yeah. So and then number 4 is Jessica Andrade, because last year earned her a title shot.
Okay. That knockout over Kobe Davis, dude.
Slept that girl.
Yeah, she slept her, dude.
And then number 5 is Nina Ansaroff.
Okay, Nina Ansaroff.
She went from ranked double digits to being number 2 or 3 in the world now. Dude. Like what she did to Claudia Gadelha, dude, she beat the shit out of Claudia Gadelha.
Shit out of Claudia. She beat the shit.
Yeah, Claudia was talking all that shit. She's like, hey, there's levels to this game, and I'm gonna teach her another level. And fucking Nina was like, well, I trained with the best bantamweight fighter in the world, so there probably is levels to this game. And then beat the shit out of Claudia.
Claudia's been on a
talking all that shit. Like, you talking about levels, bitch? I'm banging the bantamweight champion, you motherfucker. Come on.
Yeah. Brian Ortega must be piping Claudia Gadelha down too much, because she been off her game ever since she hooked up with Ortega. But
dude, they love each other. I'll do it. Fuck. Good for him. Crazy. Good for him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a pretty solid list, dude. I like your third list. But here we go with my third list. Okay. Oh boy, rubs hands. My team captain for Team 3 is Zabit Magomed.
All right, I like that.
Zabit defeated Kyle Bochniak for a fight of the night in 2018, and then he defeated Brandon Davis with Brandon Davis with that knee bar, got him submission of the fucking year, bro. Yeah, hell yeah, shit. Zabit Magomed, dude. He's fighting. God, who did they just show him fight, man?
Jeremy Stevens. He just fought Jeremy Stevens.
Oh, who they want him to fight next?
I don't know.
God, I seen it today, dude. I forgot who it was.
I'll just keep going. I'll Google that shit.
But yeah, dude, he had a pretty good 2018. Zabit came in, man, and I'm thinking, man, who is this Abraham Lincoln looking dude? You know what I'm saying? This guy coming in here, man. And then when him and Kyle Bochniak went to war, dude. That was a complete war. And then he got past Bochniak, which was a tough fight. And that knee bar over Brandon Davis was just oof. Hold on, man. Hold on.
All right. Fuck. I can't find anything. Who the fuck he was fighting?
It was a picture that I seen. I don't know where I got it from, man. I don't know. Anyways, let's move on. Yeah, so then I got next on the list from Zabit Magomedsharipov, I got Donald Cerrone.
Wow, okay, dude. Daddy Donald, dude. He's a savage.
Donald Cerrone, man. Why not Donald Cerrone?
Yeah, he's doing good.
Man, he had that loss in 2018, but that comeback win over Mike Perry, man, that over his former teammate, the shit talking Mike Perry, dude. That
I like Mike
that
Perry.
that was a huge win for Donald Cerrone. And then
Yeah.
he goes in there and takes the young buck, Alex Hernandez, and
Dude,
just
beat the shit out of Alex Hernandez.
completely dismantled Alex Hernandez, dude. I mean, that was not. He went back down to lightweight for that fight.
Yeah. No, his last two fights have been at lightweight.
Yeah, I like him at lightweight, dude. I don't like him. I didn't like him at welterweight.
No. He said he was too undisciplined. He would drink and beer. He'd drink all the time. And he wasn't really training as hard as he had to because he didn't have to cut the weight. And yeah, now he's got his fucking kid. Danger.
Yeah, yeah. He said he's making a run for that title, man. Connor turns down the fight with him because it wasn't a main event. That's some
I know.
bullshit.
No, fuck that. You own 4 of the 5 pay-per-view records. They want you to be a co-main event. Go fuck yourself. You know what I've done for this champion? You know what I've done for this company? This company's worth 4.2 billion because I fight for them. You
You
could
still want
no, fuck
to?
that. Fuck that. No, I'm with Connor on that. I own 4. The top 4 records belong to me. You want to put me on a co-main event? Go fuck yourself. I made this business. It's worth 4.2 billion because I fight for you. Fuck, get the fuck out of here with that co-main event bullshit. Conor McGregor co-main events for nobody. He doesn't have to. He makes more money than anyone in that fucking company. They're just trying to be little cunts and tell him, and they finally try to tell him no, and he's like, no, fuck that. That's not how we do things now.
Right.
And he'll bitch about it, and then Dana will get bitched out by Ari Emanuel, and Conor will main event the fight. Conor's gonna get what he wants. He's fighting the UFC. He's gonna win. He's gonna win every time because it's not Dana White's decision anymore. It's up to Ali, to Ali Emanuel, the owner of WMIMG. He has final say, and he wants money, and he's gonna give Conor what he wants.
We'll see, man.
Donald should just keep sitting out and keep pushing it because it's gonna get made if Conor wants it.
Weren't they trying to make that for International Fight Week?
Yeah, that's it. That's what they want to make it. But Conor's like, no, bitch, I'm Conor fucking McGregor. I don't co-headline anything. All right?
Fucking Conor McGregor, dude. Some of that Conor McGregor juice is wearing out though. He ain't really got people ain't really talking about Conor
No,
like that no more.
he's so fucking respectful online and shit now. It's weird.
Oh man, it's not the same.
Like when like it was cool. It was cool when fucking when he did the tribute to the Gracies and he said it's cool to have Crown Gracie win. Like what a legendary family. Without them, none of us would be here. Like that, I feel like that was genuine. That was 100% genuine. That was cool. But outside then, like all the other shit's fucking weird. It's weird. But yeah, Khabib humbled him. Khabib humbled him.
Yeah, he did. And Khabib beat him up on the ground and on the feet.
Like yeah, like lose to Nate Diaz. Like you knew you could win that fight. You'll never beat Khabib. You'll never learn what he knows on the ground. He can learn what you know on striking, but you'll never learn what he knows on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Khabib humbled him. Khabib was right, bitch. Like, I'm gonna get you, motherfucker.
Khabib is he's the truth, man. He's one of the best. He's one of the best. The next person I got on my list is Thiago Santos.
All right.
Thiago Santos. He had 5 fights in 2018 and won 4 out of 5.
Yeah, he was busy.
Busy in 2018, dude. You know what I'm saying? 2 fight of the night bonus, 1 performance of the night bonus. And you know, he's a very active fighter. You know what I'm saying? So that him being so active and rattling off, winning 4 out of 5 fights in 2018, that may have very well earned him a title shot.
Yeah. I don't think he beats John Jones, but yeah, he looked good. Like when he knocked out Jimmy Manuwa, and then what he just did to I forgot who he fought, but yeah, when he was just more patient. I've never seen him before. He just waited, and then that dude came after him. Who was it? I remember who it was, but yeah, he was just patient, and then the other dude made the mistake, and Thiago caught him with that knee, and then just beat the shit out of him.
Shit, he beat the shit out of him. But yeah, he talking about Jan Blachowicz.
Oh yeah, that's who it was. Yeah. Jan made the mistake and came rushing at him, and Thiago's like, "Oh, like for real?" And then just boom.
He was so close, man. He was so close to getting a title shot. And finally, Jan Blachowicz, we're gonna see him fighting at the top of the division, but Thiago Santos,
I
he
don't
had a
like
different story.
him or Corey Anderson. I fucking hate Corey Anderson.
Why you don't like Corey Anderson, man?
Beast in 25-8? Like, go fuck yourself. That's the dumbest goddamn thing I've ever heard. You stupid motherfucker. I hate him. I've hated him since the Ultimate Fighter. There's the way he looks, the way he talks. Like, you're so fucking goofy. You're such a fucking queer. I hate him. But he just keeps winning fights. Like, fucking lose. Just
Yeah,
fucking lose,
yeah,
dude. He just keeps winning. Like, what? Like if he keeps winning, if he wins 2 more, like, undeniably, you have to give him a title shot. You just have to. Well, I don't know. That's not true because Tony Ferguson, yeah, he's won 11 in a row, hasn't got a title shot.
I say Tony Ferguson's on an 11 fight win streak.
It took Max Holloway 11 fights in a row to get a fucking title shot. Like,
yeah. Crazy, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah, Corson just keeps winning.
So last on my list is Montana De La Rosa.
All right. I like that.
Gotta have Montana De La Rosa, dude. Montana De La Rosa comes off the Ultimate Fighter in 2017. She wins that fight. And then in 2018, so that's what we're supposed to be basing this off of. She shows super improvements in her striking. Her
ground game is nasty.
Her ground game is very good. She's known as a ground fighter, but she showed really good improvement in her striking and her whole well-rounded game.
She's the dark horse in that. She's a dark horse in that division, in my opinion.
Dude, fighters like Montana De La Rosa and Jessica I, even though you hate Jessica I
hate her so much.
Those girls, Antonina Shevchenko, dude, they're gonna make this division pretty interesting, dude. That's gonna be, I've always talked about it. This division is gonna be pretty interesting. So I got Montana De La Rosa to conclude my Team 3 list, man.
Nice. All right. I like that.
So that's my list.
All right. I got some honorable mentions that I
honorable mentions. Okay, go ahead.
So I got Charles Oliveira.
Okay.
That kid's he ended the year fucking good. Alexander Volkanovski, who went from unranked to ranked top 6 in the world. He's fighting Jose Aldo now. Yep. Dominic Reyes. And then I got Montana De La Rosa and Tatiana Suarez.
Oh, word. Okay. That's what's up. Great minds think alike, man. You know how it goes.
Hell yeah.
Man, that was fun, man. I like doing stuff like that. That was nice.
That's awesome.
Taylor, we got some new shit coming. Like I told y'all, Taylor started his podcast on Spotify. Oh, no, I was about to say Spotify.
Not yet. Yeah, SoundCloud.
Figure it out, Taylor Loader. But you guys have to. We got to help Taylor find a name for his podcast.
Yeah. It turns out, there's a bunch of that figured out. So I thought I was so original. I was like, I got this shit. Fuck yeah. Nope. There's 3 other ones. I was like, oh, cool. All right. Every cool name I don't know. Might call it the Jungle if I can get Guns N' Roses to let me play their song as my intro.
Yeah. What do you have to do to do something like that? You have to write them or something.
I have to ask them
for permission. Oh, that would be dope.
Just 10 seconds. Welcome to the jungle. That's my jam.
I'm gonna have to write Tyrone Woodley and see if I
can. Yeah. He might do it. He's pretty sad right now. He might do it.
That song is so whack, bro.
That song's awesome. I listen to that shit all the time. Only Tyrone's verse. I fucking hate Wiz Khalifa, so I don't listen to his garbage. But I listen to Tyrone's verse because that shit's funny.
Yeah, it is. I definitely saw that.
It's good because it's something I could write. Like,
I know, man. It's like something that you sit down in like, 9th grade.
Yeah, if I listen to Eminem, I'm not writing that shit down. I listen to Tyron Woodley. Like, no, I could do that. Like,
Exactly. Also, guys, we're gonna be starting a new segment. We're gonna do a couple times a month called the Lounge. That is coming. We're just gonna kind of deviate away a little bit from some of the MMA talk, guys. We talk MMA all the time. We talk sports all the time. So what we're gonna do is a couple times a month. We're gonna grab the fellas. We're gonna get on a live stream, and we're gonna have topics that we can come up with throughout the weeks, and we're just gonna talk about them. Sounds fun to me.
Yeah, I can't wait for that shit. It's
gonna be interesting, man, because we You got some One Up MMA, man. We all don't think the same way, dude. So that's gonna make it pretty
No,
fun.
I love arguing with Austin. Dude, that shit is so fun.
got a couple got a couple fighters that also said that they would like to come in and sit in on one of the sessions and give their input
Oh hell
on
yeah, I
some things.
like that. Yeah.
So that's gonna be awesome as well. But yeah, man, that's it. That's the list. That's our teams. That's our fantasy. All how did you say all UFC teams? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So first of all, go check out oneupmma.com. Some of the best articles on the internet, and also go to once again go over to SoundCloud. Type in "Figure It Out" podcast with Taylor Loader. Give him a shout, and be on the lookout for the lounge coming. And man, I think the fights are on, ain't they? The early
Yeah.
prelims are on now,
Yeah,
ain't
yeah,
they?
early prelims are on, yeah.
Yeah. Gotta go, man. I gotta catch that. I gotta catch this guy fight, man.
Oh yeah, hell, I'm stoked for this shit. You'd go Derek Lewis.
No, Derek Lewis, absolutely, man. This card is gonna be nice. Anyways, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the dislike button, drop them comments, do whatever you got to do, because we are out.
Later.
Later.